Hello. I am Edna, wedding coach and founder at Intentionally Wed, and welcome back to the Threshold Moment. And today we're going to talk about your ceremony, but I'll come back to that. I just want to cover what we've gone through so far. So we have anchored into your planning with clarity, and we have also talked about how to protect your relationship, your partnership during this process. I would love to know how these episodes so far have landed with you. If it's inspired you in some way, helped you to look at things differently, given you ideas for pausing on, just made you think differently. I'd just love to hear your thoughts. If you've got any questions as well, please do drop them in the comments. As I said, I'd love to know. So today we are going to talk about your ceremony. This for me is the ceremony is the part that I enjoy the most out of weddings. They always make me emotional, you know. However, what I do know is that it is something, the ceremony can be something that's rushed. The industry rushes through it. You know, we recite these words. There's a level of, we know kind of what's going to be said and what to expect, and it takes away, it can take away the personality, the meaningfulness of the moment. I mean, it's the moment that you as a couple step over the threshold, you know, and I know the couples that I work with are attracted to me want their whole day to be meaningful, and the ceremony is a big part of that. So the way to sort of cut through the noise of the industry is, or one way to cut through the noise, is to create a moment of stillness in the day. It's to make your ceremony one of meaning versus performance, so meaning over performance. So today I am going to introduce a tool to you that you can include in your ceremony, and it is a moment of stillness, a moment to move from doing to being in your ceremony, and that is through a shared breath. So it's an intentional ritual that you can include into, as I said, into the middle of your ceremony. And what it's designed to do is to ground you and bring in your guests as well. Said that once already. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to talk to your officiant, your celebrant, about including 30, I recommend a 60-second pause, 1 minute, a 1 minute pause in the middle of your ceremony. Again, have the conversation with your officiant as to where that can sit in the process. Okay, so what your officiant will do will invite you and your guests to take a minute to pause. So they will ask them to, I mean, it'll be refined wording, but something along the lines of, let us pause now to simply hold this moment, feeling the presence of the love that brought us here. Okay, so everyone will close their eyes or they'll lower their gaze, you know, and it's just a minute. It's just a minute to connect with the moment, a minute for the two of you to connect with each other, to connect with the vows that you've made, connect with the energy of your guests, and bring them into the ceremony as well. And why it's so powerful is that it just stops the clock for a moment. It stops the performance. More interrupts is a better word than stops. It just interrupts the performance and allows people to connect with the present moment, allows you both to connect with the present moment and what it is that you are doing, what this day is all about, you know, is about you connecting with each other and anchoring into the day. And what, once the time is done, you'll feel grounded and you'll be able to take that feeling into the rest of your day as well and be present excuse me, present to your whole experience. And this 1 minute, this little adjustment during your ceremony creates an authentic soul-led celebration that everyone will remember, because it will be something that is different to the norm, is different to what is expected as well. So my invitation to you today is to have this conversation, have a conversation with your partner about this ritual and how it will make you, how it would feel for the both of you to include this moment of stillness in your ceremony. If you're in the process of writing your vows or with your celebrant, you know, have the conversation with them as well. But also understand that it is a bold move to include this and be different. So it might feel a bit, oh, should we, shouldn't we, uncomfortable kind of vibes. But if you've listened to the first episode, you can use that tool, the light and heavy tool, to anchor in and see how you feel about it. Okay, so that is today's episode. For the final episode, we're gonna pivot back to the emotional pillar, and I'm gonna talk about why rest is not selfish, because this is a non-negotiable when you're planning your wedding. Self-care is a non-negotiable, so it helps to prevent burnout whilst planning, and that is so important. So if you're not subscribed to the Threshold Moment, make sure to click on that subscribe button. Be grateful. So I want to thank you for today. I want to thank you if you've been following the series. Thank you for your commitment to that. And just a reminder that your ceremony is yours, and it's a great opportunity to connect with your guests as well. So have a fab week, a day, whatever it is you're doing today, and until next time, walk with intention. Bye, loves.